Alright, so real quick before I get into this video, the good people at Goodhertz have given me a coupon for 20% off to share with you guys. So if you use the code MKV20, this will get you 20% off, but for 1 week. So I will leave a link in the video description below and you can check that out if you want to. Alright, so let's get into this video. So today I wanted to do a video and talk to you guys about a plugin company called Goodhertz. And these guys make some really dope plugins. I consider these some of my favorite plugins for beat making, so let me specify that a little bit. You don't use these to actually make beats. They're not used like that, but they're used in a way that if you want to get a certain sound while you're making beats, like that lo-fi sound, that 90s boom bap, thick, fat, warm, analog MPC sound, then you definitely want to check these plugins out, and these will help you achieve that sound really fast and easy, and that's what I like about these plugins. Alright, so they make a bundle of about 15 plugins, so I'm not going to go over all 15 plugins. I'm just going to go over 3 of the plugins that I use pretty much on all my mixes, and there's more that I use too, but just for now in this video, I'm going to go over 3 of them, and then there'll be a part 2 to this video as well. Now, I found myself getting into lo-fi hip-hop a lot lately, and one of the things I really like is having that filtered sound. But that's really hard to get without actually having an MPC anymore. And I used to have an MPC 2000 XL, which I traded and upgraded to the Machina MK2 back in the day. The plugins for Goodhertz are NKS compatible, so that means that you can control the effects from your MK3 controller or your complete controller from Native Instruments. So if you're doing like live sets and you want to incorporate these plugins, then you're able to do that. Alright, so what I have loaded up is the actual low-high plugin from Goodhertz, and this is their filtered plugin. I'm going to play you the piano I have with the plugin bypass, and then I'm going to engage it, and then I'm going to play around with some of the controls, and then I'm also going to do it in context so you can hear exactly what it's doing. Alright, so let's get into that. Alright, so I like the sound that I'm able to get with this plugin as far as the filtered sound, and it's really easy to dial in. Alright, so let's move on to the next plugin. Alright, so next up is the trim control plugin, and this is going to give you that tremolo effect. And I really like this plugin a lot too. In conjunction with the low-high plugin, you can really get a unique sound. Now you have a couple different options with this plugin. You can do the rate as either BPM or Hertz, and you can actually sync it too, to sync it to whatever the BPM is. And you also have some options if you go under trim type. You also have some options where you can change this. I have it set to harmonic because I like the way harmonic works with the instrument, so it really kind of gives you that effect but in tune with the instrument. On a lot of their plugins, you'll also notice you have tube color, and then if you go to the advanced controls, you have tube noise gain as well. This is what I really like about these plugins, because it seems to me like they're not meant to be super clean. Like, it's meant to be dirty, you know, and get that really thick, gritty sound. So that's why I really love these plugins. Alright, so I'm going to do the same thing that I did with the last plugin. I'm going to do it bypass and engage it, and soloed and in context with the mix as well, and just play around with the controls so you can hear what it's doing. Alright, let's get into it. And for the last plugin today, we're going to take a look at the Wolf Compressor 3. I think I said that right. I hope so. Now, I felt like I talked enough during this video, so we're just going to dive into this compressor and see what it can do and hear how it sounds. All right, let's get it.